Stellar Blade petition fails as cosplayer shuts down haters.
Okay, so it seems like the Stellar Blade situation has gotten even funnier, and this is actually really funny to see because, again, if you don't know, a lot of people have been getting pretty angry over many different things, including the main character Evie, who a lot of people have been calling too young looking and saying that...
Yeah, it's same old, like calling beautiful too young, or even like the Asian stereotypes, they will deem it as too young. Like, holy shit.
Essentially, you're a PDF if you like it, which I think is
Yikes.
absolutely insane. And a lot of people have been commenting on this entire situation, with some even going as far as to making petitions, which I think is crazy. This one
shit.
right here, which is
Nice.
69 verified signatures. Now, last time we looked, I think it's at like 63, so it's gained a whole massive 6
Nice.
signatures. And well, there's been an update in terms of the other petition that's been going on, which is kind of like a counter petition to kind of fight this one, and it says support shift up. And you can see it's got 3,159 signatures, which is way
Nice.
more than they had whenever we first covered it. And yeah, I mean, it's absolutely insane to see how well this is doing and how much this is kind of what do you call it, backfired on the people that created the original one, because I think they wanted to get this easy, like almost like slam dunk of hey, let's make a petition against sexualization of youthful characters in Stellar Blade.
Right. Like, if any like future games would do like this, just to like censor like they deem too sexualized or deem too cutesy or deem too young, even though like the main point is that it's pretty much like it's pretty much like how the character would look, or like how would the developers would envision what the character would look like, even if like it's based on either be beauty standards or the archetype of each each race. Like, for instance, like Asians, they most of the times they usually have this kind of face, or even like more younger face. It's because like it's based on like their diet, their lifestyle, and also like how would they treat their their beauty standards and whatnot. But then again though, it's kind of funny how Western culture would try to like be a parasite to the Eastern culture. Like, to be honest, as I seen like the trends, like more and more players would lean on towards like the Eastern studios than the Western studios. The Western studios. But still, there's still like a massive audience on the Western studios. But slowly but surely, if they can continue to go on with this crazed tirade about like, oh, this is too sexual, or this too young. Oh my gosh, if you like this, you're a freaking PDF or whatnot. Holy shit! Like, get a grip.
And end up failing, right? Because another petition has ended up overtaking it massively, and it really shows you who the real audience behind Stellar Blade are, and what they'll put up with whenever it comes to the the hate and people trying to go after them over their character designs, right? Because at the end of the day, Evie is a good-looking character, and I think that this is 100% a great choice for Stellar Blade BloodRayne, and they shouldn't change it, right? And many people believe that. Actually, 3,159 people believe that, and it shows you that these are going to be the people that are buying the game, right? And whenever it comes to shift up, when they're looking at what is going on, you can see that these are going to be the people buying the game, 3,159, to the people not buying the game being 69, right? It's a very different kind of amount of signatures, and really shows you that they are the minority whenever it comes to hating this character design. This just further proves it, right? So again, really cool, and it seems like there's been a lot more though to do with this kind of
another thing. I really like the studio who made Stellar Blade and right now currently Stellar Blade BloodRayne. I wish they would keep making the haters more hate, or just molding in particular. And also I wish that they will never bend the knee, because like this needs to stop. Like, a lot of game studios, like not a lot, but I pretty much like name some, that they always like bend the knee if their quote unquote modern audience doesn't like the current design, or they didn't like that there are like less diversity into their games or whatnot, and they have to like adjust the game just to pander the quote unquote modern audience. Like like they like they are just clueless like who is the majority of the player base would really want. If it, in the first place, like if they would like the character based on like either the trailers or the aesthetics, and they'll be interested and potentially want to buy the game. But if you want to like pander to the quote unquote modern audience just to like gain virtue signaling, get some like cookies or brownie points. Yeah, I guess that's the term. Like brownie points, just because like you're advocating like diversity, and you're advocating like, oh my god, like we heard you, like we're gonna bring diversity into this. Yeah, it's kind of nice, but in truth, since we live in the real world, yeah, scary word, the real world, IRL, that most of the players wouldn't like that. And as you can see, like the trends and whatnot, like we like everyone's tired of that DI bullshittery, including me.
Stuff, as you know, lots of people saying, you know, we just hit 1,000 signatures. That was 2 days ago, by the way. So every single day they're gaining like an extra 1,000 signatures, which again is absolutely insane. And recently there was another post as well of the CEO of Stellar Blade once again kind of posting stuff of a Stellar Blade cosplayer that this account Gyaru Glow posted of a cosplayer cosplaying Eevee, saying the CEO of Stellar Blade just reposted my post about the Eevee cosplayer where I defended her design. Based move by Kim Hyung-tae, supporting the character and the fans who love her instead of folding to the critics. He's got good taste and sticks to his values, is good to see. And yeah, I think that is 100% one of the main things that people want to see, right? Is essentially a CEO or a person, a game creator, sticking to their values and sticking to what they think is right and wrong, and sticking to what they think is a good design for the game. And it seems like Kim Hyung-tae is definitely on that, you know, kind of train, right? He is definitely 100% on board with the Eevee design. It doesn't seem like there's any kind of you know, wavering, I guess, in terms of his opinion, due to a lot of this kind of backlash and stuff that they've been getting recently and pressure.
All right, I'm just gonna make this short. I will say like W to the developers who actually reposted this. I mean, look at this. Like even like the cosplayers would actually fully commit to the cosplay of Eevee. Like see like the resemblance is pretty much near 1-to-1 of the actual character model of Eevee, and you're telling me that if a cosplayer would cosplay like this, like an actual 1-to-1 or near 1-to-1 of Eevee from Stellar Blade, like I'm guessing like all of the likes here are actual PDFs. Like holy shit.
Because again, they've gone further than just a petition, by the way, right? We've talked about the fact that they've reported them to Visa and MasterCard and NCOSE, the kind of like Center for Sexual Exploitation. You know, the one that deals with real life people, and they're reporting a fictional character to it, which I think is crazy. So of course, a lot of people have been, you know, talking about that too, and that definitely does put some concern, I would say, on a CEO, right? Whenever people are reporting your game to such big things like Visa and MasterCard, where they have taken action before against, you know, kind of NSFW games and whatever, which again is absolutely ridiculous. And sometimes it can, you know, pressure some creators into, you know, kind of folding and bending the knee almost, right? Which of course is, yeah, horrible, and it should never be done. And there's even people as well, for example, the whole your...
We definitely need another alternative than Visa and MasterCard, because like they are just taking it too far. The holy
stuff that are calling for the censorship almost of Stellar Blade, while also actively saying that they're not that they're anti-censorship, which isn't the case. You're not anti-censorship if you say that, oh, I want Stellar Blade to be censored, but nothing else. You're not anti-censorship, right? That doesn't count. You don't get a pass on that one, bro. You know, you either anti-censorship or you believe in censorship for the games you dislike. So again, of course, it's ridiculous. But despite all of this, as I said, the CEO just seems to not care, right? He's just still uploading
W.
all of these amazing
That's
EV
a W right there.
cosplays and whatever. These look absolutely insane, and shows you once again about the character design, that it is possible to pull off a look like this, right? It's not impossible to look like the character from Stellar Blade and look like Eevee from Stellar Blade, because you can see right here someone has managed to do it, and we've looked at previous posts as well of people managing to do it. They do look very similar. They do have very similar design features, and sure, they are never going to be 100% because they're not the person that the character was modeled off of, but there's 100% going to be a very close likeness and a youthful look to them that will look the same as Eevee, like these two pictures do.
Yeah, like at the same time, like I don't want to like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna guess that like she is from like South Korea or not. But like look at like the facial features, like it's so close to actual Eevee. Like you're telling me that like I'm just saying like the majority of like women in South Korea who like they have like a similar facial structure, like liking them, would you consider yourself being a PDF? Are you for real?
Right, even though they might not look 100% the same, they definitely do have the same kind of youthful features and whatever you want to call it, and they're an adult, right? So that's it. Like, I think it's absolutely insane that some people still try to claim that essentially you can't look like this, or it's impossible, and that you have to be like a child to look like this, because that's not true. That's not true at all.
Yeah.
There's literally adults going out there and doing it right now, saying and the funny thing is as well about this repost is that he's reposted it in a quotation to the last post, saying they said Eevee's design was unrealistic, that a real woman who looked like her, her name is Arja Yang. So again, yeah, he's even reposting like that part as well, which is cool. So huge W, congrats, thanks. That he seems awesome. It's funny too because his wife does a lot of the outfit designs, also pretty too. Saying unfathomably based CEO, never give in to the vocal minority who won't even play the game. Stand your ground with the actual fans, which 100% true. Saying this is how it should be.
All right, like I'm just gonna make this short as well. Like shout out to like the developers as well who stand their ground and not bending the knee, and also like a future lesson as well. Do not even pander, even like the smallest, even the most vocal minority ever, because truth of the matter in fact that most of them, or pretty much all of the the vocal minority, is just tourists, and they just like see the character on Twitter, and then they just go angry, and those start like going on a hate raid, and then like this and that happens. But at the end of the day, they still won't buy the game, and they still won't play the game. So yeah, they're just freaking tourists. So don't you ever pander to these tourists.
Yeah, if you are a game dev, don't fall to the people that don't like your game. Listen to the fan base and research what players want. It's simple in how to deal with these woke broods. Just tell them to F off, and there isn't anything they can do about it, because the game will sell like hotcakes. Which it is true, right? The game is going to sell very well if the petition signatures and whatever are a precursor to the sales that Stellar Blade is going to get. It's going to do perfectly fine, right? 3,159 signatures, 269 signatures against.
Nice.
Yeah, it just kind of tells you the main difference between the fans and the haters. And these are just people that have signed up on change.org, by the way. This isn't even like including the people that A, are fans of the game and haven't signed the petition, and B, are just people just scrolling through and looking at popular games at the moment, which obviously Stellar Blade will be one, due to how many people are going to be talking about it, especially the fact that people have been talking about it now. And honestly, I think in some cases this drama has kind of like helped out Stellar Blade in a little kind of way, because it's gotten a lot of people talking about the game even after they've only posted one trailer, right? This one trailer has caused weeks of debates and different kind of arguments and stuff, and if anything, it's just further promoting the game, which I think is actually
like here's like the extra information about that. Like any kind of like drama or any kind of like disputes, or just pretty much like everyone's talking, whether it's like good and bad, a exposure is exposure. Even if like it's a controversy, or even if it's like a congratulations, it still helps with the promotion. Like like the studios doesn't have to do anything at all. Like they don't have to like spend more money on the marketing department. They will just like solely rely on word of mouth. And especially with this current drama right now, like everybody is like piqued their interest. Like everybody is like looking the trailers and looking, especially like they're looking at the other Twitter users that are actually molding about this, and they will think to themselves like, you know what? Like they're mad at this game, so why not just I'll play the game just to see, like like how it feels, how the game plays, and at the same time just to own up with the haters. That's the best part. You have to own up with the haters. So like any publicity is good publicity. Even like the current right now is drama, but it is good publicity nonetheless.
Pretty cool, and of course a lot of people aren't going to be happy with that. So the more that people try to whine and try to take down the game, or try to do something to affect the game in any way, the more they're actually promoting the game, and the more that they are actually kind of leading people to go over and give it a go, maybe give the first one a go, and kind of get involved in the conversation altogether, which ends up just negatively affecting them, right? Because of course more people are going to see it, go, actually this is a cool game, and then want to play it. So yeah, I mean, it just ends up not working out for them at all, the more that they give attention to it. And yeah, they should keep going, honestly, because the more people find out about Stellar Blade and what's going on, right? But yeah, I mean, that is essentially all there is for this situation. So if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.
Yeah, great video. Like at the same time, like I'm kind of like interested with the whole saga of the Stellar Blade, like how it turns out. Like holy, yeah. Like at the same time, like I've been like contemplating whether I should play Stellar Blade or whatnot, even like the first one, because for right now, like Stellar Blade Blood Rain is kind of like on my sights, on the games that I really want to play. But let me know in the comments if I should play like the first Stellar Blade, because I guess it's on PC or like on Steam, but I don't know if I would play it right now. So comment down below if I should play the Stellar Blade. Right. Yeah, that's all.